This Jay Muse.
This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler.
This is Brett Dolph.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch.
Welcome to episode 68 of Beer Bros and BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian. Tonight, sitting around this empty table with me are
Tony, the craft beer gooner.
Alex, the king of Alapata.
And Jose.
This isn't such an empty table.
a couple of empty seats.
Yeah.
You have 4 people. It's a square.
Welcome back, Dave.
We have a quorum.
Yeah, we do have a quorum, and thank you. It's good to be back.
I wish I could say welcome back to Dan, but I'm going to have to wait till next time.
I know.
Yeah.
And we're just going to have to anxiously wait for JJ's E3.
Is he helping his parents with the electricity again? Is he playing electrician?
Yeah, he moonlights. He has a few different odd jobs.
It's an international man of mystery, Dan 12con.
So we're going to start off the show a little differently. Usually we already have our first beer out ready to tell you a little bit about it. But first we're going to have Jose read out. We're going to keep one thing similar. Have Jose read out the beers for us.
All right. Psycho Brewing, Unicycle Idaho 7.
No, Idaho.
Idaho? Yeah.
Idaho. Fanton Del Rey. Psycho Home State. And Fanton La Muerta.
And you're missing the first beer.
And the first
The first beer is Miami Brewing Company, Daddy's Porta.
Oh, Miami Brewing Company, the one in Doral?
No, negatory. The one down south.
Yes, it's Miami Brewing, not to be confused with MIA Brewing.
Or MIA Beer Company.
MIA Beer Company, yep. Not to be confused with MIA Beer Company.
So we're gonna have Jose open this first bottle. Usually we have it all ready, to go.
And this is called Daddy's Porter.
This is Daddy's Porter.
Not to be confused with Pop's Porter.
Correct. It is in a growler, so we're
Nice.
Nice little open. Go ahead and pour that one out. This is a light porter with coffee and chocolate notes.
Whoa, Dave, look at that glass.
Ending smooth.
Pretty cool glass.
With a caramel finish. You can pour me a little more.
What kind of
please.
glass is that? Is that a shaker pint?
Yes, it is.
It is a shaker pint.
Wow.
If you want, I have an English porter glass in.
And it says, I don't get drunk. I get awesome.
Wow. Whoever got you that must know you and know beer very well.
So what do you guys think of the beer?
I'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, let's try it now.
Dead air. Only here on Beer Bros and BS. Beer Bros and BS.
It's not bad. You get that chocolate in the finish. It was nice and light for a porter.
Yeah, for a porter, it's very light. And I got this today directly from the brewery.
Growler status.
Yeah, pretty roasty. I mean, roasty and a little bit lighter.
This is the base that they use for the cafe con leche.
Oh, okay.
And they had some more lactose and coffee beans to it, they said.
Does it have lactose in it right now?
This, I do not believe so.
I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
I was going to say, it tastes like it might. Right?
Yeah.
But just toned down a bit.
It's got some sweetness to it.
Yeah, but it's nice. I mean,
It's also got some smokiness. It's pretty smoky.
I wonder if they put enough lactose, but that it's not noticeable. That actually, you know what? That's a good idea. Just enough lactose not to overpower it, or you can taste like sweetness. So, like if you want to round out a smoky or roasty beer.
The wheels are turning in Jose's homebrewer mind.
I'm actually enjoying this. I don't think it's so bad. I think it's pretty
No,
good.
yeah,
It's
very
not bad
good.
at all.
So let me ask you guys. We're going to keep one thing similar. Let's do some would you rather questions. So, we haven't been here for a while. I was on a European trip with Dan. And So it takes time to get back to the swing of things.
After we do the Would You Rather, can we do one of those like the 5 things, like the French fries? Yes,
Sure.
no. I want to try one.
If you have one ready,
I don't have one, but I think we can. I think we can make one up. I think we're pretty good.
I think we'll have to get a topic, but we can do that. All right. So let me ask you guys: would you rather eat half a gallon of sweet pickles or drink 2 gallons of sauerkraut juice?
Jesus, fucking terrible.
So it takes, like I said, it takes a while to get back in the swing of things.
What was it? Half a pound?
Half a gallon of sweet pickles
Half a gallon of sweet pickles. Holy shit!
or 2 gallons of sauerkraut juice. For me, it'd be the pickles.
I guess just because it's less.
Oh, I love pickles.
I don't really like either of them. Sauerkraut is what? Pickled onion, no?
Pickled cabbage.
Pickled cabbage.
How fast do I have to drink these 2
No,
gallons?
you have your time. Take your time.
Oh, I mean, isn't there a beer with like sour pickled, like
Well,
with
you-
pickle
you-
juice?
I don't know. Some beers out there do taste like sour pickles.
So I
I think
Well, I
I
mean,
like
we-
like
I take the 2 gallons and drink it over the night.
there's no time
Oh,
limit.
there's no time limit?
There's no
So
time
you can
limit.
do it over the span of your lifetime. Perfect.
In a day.
Ah.
I can down 2 gallons in a day.
You think so?
Yeah, like a pint.
No,
at
I'll
a
do
time.
the
It would be a-
half gallon of sweet
it
pickles.
would be a cleanse for
Wait,
you.
it's the pickles or the pickle juice?
Pickles or sauerkraut juice.
Yeah, I'll do the pickles. I'd rather deal with pickles than fucking
Sauerkraut juice would be a cleanse for you because I know in my family we have a tradition of having sauerkraut soup on Christmas Eve. So, and it would be a cleanse for you.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go with the sauerkraut juice.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
I foresee sauerkraut juice pillow.
Would you rather have a hammer for a hand or an umbrella for a leg?
Hammer for a hand.
Yeah, hammer for a hand.
Hammer for a hand.
So
I
this
can
is
pick which hand. My
Yeah.
left hand will be a hammer.
yeah.
Awesome.
Would you rather wear someone else's worn glove?
An umbrella for a leg, really though? Like that's horrible.
Yeah,
So you have a peg leg.
It's taken. I've been gone for a few weeks. Okay.
should have been a. Oh no! Either way,
Umbrella for a
all right,
penis.
would you rather have
an umbrella for a penis.
Whoa, we're not at that point yet.
a hammer for a hand or an umbrella for a hand?
Drink your beer first. Finish your beer.
I think I don't know. Then you get into. I'd probably still go with the hammer, but now the
Yeah.
umbrella seems a little more useful.
Right, exactly. At least you would never, be caught in the rain without an umbrella. So you got that going for you, which is nice.
But you can knock out people with your bare hands. So wait, never mind. You can do that anyway.
You could poke them, poke, or you could open it, and use like a shield, like in Batman Returns.
Or
Penguin
or my wife would always be like, "Can you nail this to the wall, please?"
Yeah, but she does that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I would have to go outside, get the toolbox, get the hammer.
I thought you carried the hammer on you.
Yeah, Jose dropping the hammer.
Yeah, I don't nail things to the wall.
The hammer is my penis.
All right. Would you rather wear someone else's worn gloves or a worn hat?
Whoa! Someone else's worn gloves?
Or a worn
How
hat?
worn are we talking here?
OJ's worn gloves.
Yeah, I would rather go with the hat
And
for the
then
same
whose
reason.
hat would it be?
The hat he wore in the Bronco ride.
I'll wear the hat.
Yeah, I would wear the hat.
I'd probably go with the gloves.
If it don't fit,
must have quit.
They won't even fit me.
They would fit you.
They probably would fit you.
yeah,
He-
they were
he's-
smaller than his hands.
He has
Remember,
pretty, and he has pretty big.
this
No,
hands.
is-
his hands, the gloves are too small.
On his
Yeah, but-
giant hands.
On
Yeah.
his giant hand.
They're
I'm
just
going to
as
say
small.
he was a couple inches shorter than me.
They would
Yeah.
they would probably fit you nicely.
This is an ex.
You might get into a lot of
linebacker.
trouble, Tony.
I mean,
Where were you?
No,
that
running
day?
back, my friend.
running back. My
The
bad.
juice is loose.
All right. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or have to feel like you always have to sneeze?
Hiccups for the rest of your life?
Oh god,
Hiccups.
that would be terrible.
You could never talk. Oh, you'd be a great guest on the podcast if you had hiccups, Jose.
Yep.
Feeling like you always have to sneeze, and do you ever sneeze?
You'll sneeze, but that feeling will be there, no matter what.
Forever.
Fuck that. No.
But then when you sneeze,
like-
it'll be so good.
But then as soon as you sneeze,
It's like tantric sneezing.
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I might go with the sneezing. And I feel like that you would just get used to that feeling.
Yeah, I
After a
kind
while.
of thought the same thing. Maybe.
But hiccups are just annoying. Like,
Hiccups will get in the way of talking.
All right. So then, would you rather be 5 minutes late to everything the rest of your life, or 40 minutes early?
40 minutes early.
Yeah, 40
With a phone in your pocket, you can entertain yourself.
I might do 5 minutes late. What's 5 minutes?
I'm going to be 5 minutes late to everything.
No, I'm already 5 minutes late anyway, so.
Yeah. So if anything, I would probably be 10 minutes early from what I
Yeah.
currently am.
But if, I don't know, man, being late to like a business meeting or something like that, like things could be riding on the line.
Depends what your business is.
Yeah. I can't be late.
So this question is for you, Reyes. Would you rather have a philosophical debate with a genius, but that genius is an arrogant kid, or with a famous philosopher who talks like a child?
A famous philosopher that talks like a child.
So incomplete sentences,
Like the voice of a child too?
pattern, yeah, speech.
Yeah, you know,
Voice.
it'd kind of be like a Forrest Gump,
So
Situation.
So like Descartes.
very plain spoken but very insightful.
I think therefore I am maybe something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
What about you guys?
What was the other one? It's a child genius.
Or you know,
An arrogant child genius.
Yeah, I'd probably get annoyed real quick with the arrogant child genius.
It wouldn't be a pleasant conversation.
Yeah. It'd be a short one, too.
Like, fuck you, kid. Not so smart.
Exactly.
would you rather resurrect from a baby each time you die with all the knowledge you gained in previous lives, or be reincarnated into something different? A dog, a bird, cockroach, with no knowledge of your past lives.
The first one.
Baby with knowledge? Yeah, be a baby with... I mean, you grow up, right? You're not a perpetual baby.
No, you grow up, you grow old, you die, born again.
But you know everything?
But you keep all your knowledge from before.
That's an easy one.
But it doesn't necessarily mean you'll be born in the same place.
No, that's fine.
Be born in
still.
China, be born in
That's
India.
fine.
You
I
have
be
a
still-
born-
head
be
start
born-
on life.
Yeah,
born-
you'd have eons worth of experience.
But you could be
as a
born
child.
knowledge.
You could be born in a civilization where maybe you're a woman in, in a country where you're right. You don't have rights.
Or you could be born as a...
So that I think
as
imagine
a frog in France,
imagine-
and then you get eaten.
and then you come back as something else. Come back as a fucking lion.
As a chicken in America.
As a-
And you get fucking eaten.
short life.
And then
And
you come back as a
fucking lion.
gorilla, and I'm just
As
going to end
a-
this
And you're
one.
protected.
You come back as Harambe.
And you get killed by a fucking
offspring.
dentist. So
You come back as a whale that lives for 200 years.
Blue whales are impressive. I heard that they're the largest animals to ever exist. I don't think that's correct.
Megalodon?
Or you make a dick joke?
Oh, haha.
Was this a dick joke coming? Or like,
Nah, but I guess, yeah, there it is.
okay.
Jesus Christ. A dick the size of a blue whale?
exactly, it's a little bigger than mine.
Too much sauce.
You make a splash.
Would you rather have super speed or the ability to pause time?
Pause time.
Yeah, pause time. Well, I don't know. That was a little quick.
So wait, like you can
Time
pause
is
time,
relative.
but except for yourself, right? You can do stuff while everything else is stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pause
I think
time.
you'd have to do with that one, right?
But time is relative, so if you're moving super fast, it's kind of the same difference.
Yeah, exactly. If you pause time and I walk around, like, I'm still moving fast to anybody else.
I think if you pause time, though, you would stop too.
You wouldn't be able to move during the pause?
Yeah, you could move. But, like,
Are you aging while it's paused?
that's the thing.
Ah, yes, that's a good point.
No aging?
No aging.
Well, that makes it more
So every time you're tired, just take a nap, lay down, take a nap, wake up. We're back.
You could be 21 forever.
Well, you would still continually age, but
But not
every
while
time
you pause time.
Exactly.
So you could just pause time,
Read.
Yeah, you could be 21, but
but not interacting with anyone.
You could learn.
Well, you
learn
can
a
interact with them. They just can't interact
Oh,
with
but-
you.
okay.
Am I right?
Exactly.
learn a whole language.
This
Time rape
exactly.
by the king of Alabama.
that's the bottom line here to this power. Do you want to rape people when time is paused?
We'll find out who has the biggest dick here in a second. We're right back. So you wouldn't believe
7
who it
News.
was.
7,000 women in Miami are pregnant by the same guy. We don't know how it happened.
Why does my jaw hurt?
I saw there was some guy who went on a bachelor party in some Norwegian country, and he slept with 4 women that night. And in the birth section of the newspaper, you see him in 4 separate pictures with 4 separate newborns and 4 separate women.
So he stuck around?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I got 4 4-year-olds. They're not quadruplets.
Well, I'm sure he's already taxed pretty high there, living in one of those countries.
Yeah.
So it's probably everything is already taken care of. So, would you rather have $1 a day given to you for the rest of your life, or have $1 a day donated to a charity of your choice for the rest of your life?
The charity one.
Yeah, I don't need that dollar as much as the charity does.
Yeah, I mean, so that's $365 a year. Over 20 years, it's almost like 7,000 something. That's really not a lot of money.
In comparison,
And
for 20
over
years.
20
In either
years,
case.
yeah.
So let me ask you guys: would you rather have an extra $200 a day, or have an extra $200 a day, or 2 hours a day?
200.
Oh, that's a good question.
2 hours.
I think I'd go with the.
I'm not earning
$200.
$100 an hour, so I'll take $200.
But there are other
Yeah,
things
but-
I could accomplish that would be worth more than 2 hours.
Yeah. Would you pay?
$200.
I'd probably end up
comes-
wasting those hours if I'm being honest.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't
I'd
need to watch
a
that
couple
much-
extra
So
episodes.
it's on Netflix, right? Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
2
so-
more hours of sleep.
So I'll take the money.
I don't know, every 12 days you have an extra day you've lived.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it were a whole day, but it's not. It's
2 hours a day. But every 12 days would be, you got
but
another
that's
day
like,
of your life.
But that's like saying, oh, you end up sleeping a third of your life away. But it's like, yeah, but it's only 8 hours a day.
Did you ever
It's not
think
like I slept, for the first
how much
30
time?
years or
How much
20
time
years.
did you shit away?
Yeah, I love fucking taking shits.
Dude.
Yeah, how am I going to catch up on social media if not while I'm shitting?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's awesome is that now, like on social media, they advertise like toilet products all the time. And it's like these people are brilliant. That's where people are doing most of their fucking posting.
I think that's something stupid because why do you have to advertise toilet paper? You're going to buy
No,
it.
not toilet paper, but like the squatty potty and I forgot the name of like the new clever bidet, like the detachable bidet.
I haven't seen any of those.
Oh, maybe they just know I shit a lot.
Would you rather have a 100% chance of getting $1 million or a 90% chance of getting $100 million?
100 million. I always go for 10% isn't that big of a risk, and the reward seems totally worth it.
Yeah. Go for it.
Would you rather be giving a real functional lightsaber
Bless you, Tony.
with your choice
Oh,
of
there
color?
goes that sneeze.
Damn it! It's already started.
Would you rather be given a real functional lightsaber with your choice of color and design or $25,000?
Lightsaber.
You can't sell it.
That is really irresponsible of me, but yeah, lightsaber.
You can't sell
Lightsaber.
it. Tony?
Lightsaber.
The lightsaber seems priceless.
Exactly. Like other people don't have lightsabers.
Okay, how about this? Would you rather have $10,000 or any type of big cat as a pet that would never harm anybody unless to protect you and was obedient?
Oh my God, the big cat. The big cat.
I'm not a cat
I'm not
person,
even thinking
so-
about
You
it.
could have a fucking lion. Just
No, you could be like
$10,000.
Tony Montana. Look, it's a tiger.
Would you kiss me if I wear the hat?
Does it have a 3-piece suit?
Could I?
it could.
A little hat with the ears poking through?
Yeah.
Could I stick it on Pitbull?
If Pitbull was attacking you,
But just if he's like walking down the street, I
it
can't.
could be like attack. No.
Oh.
But
All
if he
right, I'll
decides
take the
to
money.
attack.
Okay, so who would you? Okay, would you rather have it given to you by X or Uptown Funk?
X is a little suspect at times. So I think I'm going to go with Uptown Funk.
I have a similar question. Shake it like a salt shaker or Polaroid picture?
Salt shaker always.
I'm going to say Polaroid. Polaroid picture.
Okay.
Oh, so you're the deciding vote.
Yeah, Polaroid picture.
Okay. And there you have it.
Would you rather have the fastest internet speed or the strongest computer that can run anything?
Fastest computer I can run anything? Are you kidding me?
I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'll go with the internet speed.
Yeah, I take the internet speed as well.
No, all the theories.
It's
that you can
decided.
crunch.
It's decided. It's decided, Jose.
You can tell who's a computer engineer.
But all the
Like,
theorems
what-
you can
what-
crunch, all the math problems you can solve. Okay,
Would you-
fine, we'll go for faster porn.
Would you rather never have to wait for a drink at a bar, or get to choose the music at any bar you patron for the rest of your life?
Choose the music at any bar you patron for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
What's the first
That's
one?
awesome.
Or you never have to wait for a drink. You go to the bar, you go to your drink, you get it right there.
I usually already get that, or pretty close to that, so I'd rather have the music anyways.
Yeah, choosing music too.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a regular.
Yeah, you know, like some bars have that touch tunes thing where you can like pay for music, and then like you've paid for something, but some other asshole comes behind you and like
Puts
you know,
Pays a
stomps
little
on it with
more.
whatever fucking shitty Nickelback or whatever they like.
That's Dan and
That
I.
will never happen.
That's Dan and I.
Yeah.
It's like what do you want to play? And I was like, you know what?
Or that Nickelback.
I feel like-
Nickelback Pitbull collaboration.
It's like I feel like having like playing some Frankie Yankovic tonight. So, and they look around. Who the fuck put on polka?
Mm-hmm.
Not Weird Al. Frankie, the one that he was named after.
Mm-hmm.
And for the final question of the night, would you rather have nipples for fingers or fingers for nipples?
There we go.
There you go.
We're back
We're back to this one.
Now, is it nipples on your fingertip or just on your knuckle?
on your knuckle.
And they're your nipples, as per usual.
If
Can I get floppy nipples?
you can have whatever type of nipples you've seen,
Oh, I have to have seen them?
not in person,
Okay.
on a computer screen or a phone screen.
Oh, so it can be the ones with the large floppy nipples.
Yeah, some floppy nipples.
Pepperoni. Pepperoni. you mean.
Pepperoni nipples?
Little pepperoni.
A little puffy pepperoni?
Dude, can you imagine if you punch somebody, it's like titty slapping them.
You have to go with fingers for nipples. 'Cause, I mean, your hands are too important.
You can milk your hands.
My,
As you're
my
milking
hands
yourself.
have nipples. Jose, can you milk them?
So
Look,
that-
it's milkception,
Oh my goodness, the smell of butter in the air.
and it's not the beer.
Are we getting treats? Are there treats for the beer bros tonight?
There are treats, but are they for us? We'll find out next. In the meanwhile, this brings us to our second beer of the night.
Well, howdy doody. Jose, tell us a little more about the beer.
So I brought this back from our Tampa trip that we took up there. It's
Why were you in Tampa? Did it have to do with your wife and
yeah, and her Florida Ace,
whoa.
the Flace.
And what is that?
So
It's a type of material used in jackets, a flace jacket.
Oh, I
You
got
get them at Old Navy.
no, it's Florida Collegiates and Enterprisers, employers. I mean,
Enterprisers.
well, yeah,
Just like dying.
so it's basically the.
And just so you all know, the treats are not for us.
Yeah, we didn't get the fucking treats, goddammit.
Denied.
Brought the beer, but not
Brought the
treats.
beer.
Sorry,
And
guys,
Sonia
I-
took the beer with her.
Sorry, guys, I got that question wrong. So I got the beer confiscated and no treats for
And
us.
no treats.
So please tell us some more about this beer, Jose.
So
From your memory, because the
From your-
cannon's gone.
yeah, so it's an IPA, American IPA from Cycle.
I'm guessing from the name, it's a single hop beer, unicycle.
Unicycle, I'm not sure.
Yes.
Okay, maybe.
What do you guys think of the beer?
I like it. It's nice.
Pretty good.
Still getting a lot of butter in the air.
It's not the beer. There is no diacetyl in this.
Maybe it's my glass, but I have a what do you say, 2-inch head, foamy head on that compared to you guys.
Yeah, because you're drinking out of a shaker pint.
Maybe you guys should follow suit.
There you go. See?
Yeah, get some of that head in there. Everybody
Actually, the
likes
head is what
extra head.
gets you the aroma. So
Dave,
you do want some head.
Dave has transferred his beer into a Snifter. No, he's
And
going
it's
back.
back. Really releasing the aroma there, Dave.
Very amused by glass transfer.
So good, so good.
Yeah. Yes. This is fantastic stuff here. It's very light. Even in
Yeah, the
appearance.
mouthfeel is very light.
This is good. This is easy. This is sessionable. What was the alcohol? And I think it was like 6. I don't remember.
It's impossible to know since we don't.
Yes.
But yeah, this is an easy sipper. It doesn't really taste like a medium to high ABV.
Smells a little biscuity. I mean, about it.
Everything seems a little subdued. Nothing too over the top. This is a good beer. Well made.
According to Untapped, it's 7% ABV.
No kidding. It doesn't taste
Wow.
it at all.
It does not taste that at all.
No.
Yeah,
I would have thought this
wouldn't
was a
have-
session.
because
This is
7
session.
is like a highlighter, more.
Yeah,
like
it's a
along
highlight
those-
7.5. Yeah, that's medium, like a medium to high ABV.
Highlighter hop for teacher. It's more or less the
Hop for teacher is 6.5.
Yeah. Hose.
Hops for teacher.
So, Jose, why don't you go ahead and tell us what topic you got
No,
this week?
no. We want to hear about your trip, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the 5 things.
Oh, let's do 5
Oh, yeah.
things.
Oh.
Let's do that first. Yes. So we need a topic.
Nachos. Oh no, that's a hard one. Maybe that's a hard one. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, let's do nachos.
How does this work?
I don't know.
So you're supposed to something. Usually a vague adjective would work best, like French.
Okay, but we're gonna do nachos, right?
So we can do nacho.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So,
Okay. So
nacho cheese, yes or no?
yeah.
Yes?
Yes, of course.
yes.
Nacho girl, yes or no?
No.
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 Nachos.
Yes.
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 Nacho from Breaking Bad.
Yes. Also yes.
What?
Loaded nachos.
I thought it had to start with nachos.
It can.
Loaded nachos, yes.
Loaded
Yes.
nachos are a yes.
What about Nacho Monreal?
No.
No.
I don't
Fuck you
know.
guys.
I don't know what that is. So
Wait, what about chocolate and nachos?
no.
Chocolate and nachos?
Yeah, like sweet and
The
spicy.
fuck, dude? No.
Sweet and spicy.
I think
What
we've
about
done-
what about
No, I was
the
thinking more of a mole.
Venezuelan singer nacho?
I don't know who that
Also
is.
no.
But no.
Nacho Libre.
I think we've done 5.
Yeah, we've done
Nacho Libre, yes.
I'm going to go with no.
You're not a Jack Black fan?
I like Jack Black, but I didn't like that movie.
That was a weird time for movies. There were a lot of really strange movies, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, I think it was the same director. Or
It would make sense. I would not be
Yeah.
surprised.
What about Nacho Business?
Yes.
And we didn't do same kind of thing, but nacho chips.
Yeah. Can't have nachos without nacho chips.
Now, is there a distinction between tortilla chips and nacho chips?
I don't
Well,
think
I would. Well, I guess.
Or is it like
you would
Lay's
have to
that
say- you'd
taste
have-
like nacho chips?
You have to say in general because you could have tortilla or you could have corn, flour.
Really? Flour tortilla chips? I've never seen these. Oh, you know
So
who
usually
has
you-
awesome chips is
Nacho Daddy.
not my daddy, but Tequiza on the beach. They do these. What are they called? I think they're called like topapillas or some shit. I don't know, but they take
Sopapillas?
not sopapillas. That's the sweet stuff. But they take their blue corn tortillas and they slice them up into chips. They fry them lightly and then cover them in salt. Serve them with guac, and they're fucking fire because they're crunchy and chewy and salty, and the zesty guac is fucking amazing.
Nice.
Just a little tip if you're ever on the beach.
Damn.
Does sound pretty good.
And they're right under a hostel, so a lot of milky skinned ladies
Whereabouts on the beach is it?
across from the Lowe's Hotel. It's like I want to say like 16th and in Collins or
Okay.
Ocean.
So by Lincoln Road.
Collins. Oh yes, actually, yeah, like a block from Lincoln Road.
Cool.
So yeah, that would be yes or no. Usually, I'd be a little more prepared, but
That was okay. That was a good first try.
Yeah, exactly. tweet us your ideas for more
Yes or no?
Yeah.
At Beer Bros BS.
Yes.
I can't wait for the deluge of tweets we'll get. Yeah.
So we've been off air for a little while because Dan, the other beer
Kidnapped you.
yes, and took me on a Euro trip.
It was like a movie with Liam Neeson. You were taken.
You were taken.
Except my family didn't care if I came back.
Your beer family did.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you're not taking one of my bros.
or where you took him, or if he comes back, we don't know. It doesn't matter.
Dan does have a very special set of skills.
He's an electrician.
Meanwhile, somewhere back in Europe, I don't know how to do your electricity.
Yeah,
They're at what, 220?
Yeah, they use like totally different voltage and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
We got to install a fan this weekend, so
Totally-
maybe we should call him fucking Dan.
Different plugs.
in America we have 110. In Europe we can kill you.
Yeah, but everything charges faster, so it's not so bad. So Dan and I and his family flew over to Barcelona for a few days. Went to a few good places,
You were on a cruise.
and then we jumped on a cruise. Went to the Luja cities: Cannes, Antibes, Nice, Spezia, Florence, Pisa, Civitavecchia, Rome, Ajaccio, day at sea, a couple days at Palma.
Day at Sea, is this in
Yeah.
Italy?
It's awesome.
Yeah, so that's one
I
of
have
the-
to look that up. Day at
It's-
Sea.
Day at sea. It's near Atlantis.
I was going to say, I've been on a number of cruises, and they all seem to go to day at sea.
Yeah. And then back to Barcelona, and we flew over to Lisbon for 4 days, 4 or 5 days. You lose count.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, you were gone for a while. It was what? It was like over 2 weeks?
Yeah, it was like 14, 15 days.
Nice.
And
Very cool.
That last day, I remember like speaking with Dan, like, you know what? I'd sell my ticket back, become an illegal, fly over to Ireland, buy a ticket, stay in a hostel for a while, let me, use
living
all
in
my
church.
No, I'd live in a hostel. And he's like,
Start working in a library.
well, he's like, well, that was his first thing. Like, well, what would you do for money? He's like, well, I have a graduate degree. I could probably fucking figure something out. If not, tell me you
Start a
wouldn't.
podcast.
You wouldn't be surprised about a fucking about me working for the mob or the IRA
Whoa.
as like an enforcer. He's like, you know what? If 99 people told me this, true fucking story. He was on his bed when he said this. I wouldn't believe it would happen. But with you, I could fucking totally see you doing some shit like that.
Beer bros and BS.
I'm right. I spoke. Oh, it's more
Is
Scottish.
that your Irish accent?
No, that's German. Beer.
True fucking story. So the highlight of the trip wasn't the country. It wasn't a place that I saw. It was having 2 Irish women and 3 Welsh women tell me that not only did they love my accent, that I had a beautiful accent.
Like a Miami accent?
They just said, I love your fucking accent. Where are you
Welsh
from?
women are wild.
Fucking
They have so many consonants.
shout out to Cardiff.
What up, Cardiff?
My friend's there. But I was like, wait, where are you from? Like, I'm from Dublin. Like, no, fuck you. You have a beautiful accent. Like, no, for real.
Does she have a beautiful red-haired vagina?
No, she was blonde, but she might have. And then she
She
said,
dyes it red?
and then she goes, oh, and this is my husband. Let me introduce you to my husband.
And you're like, fuck you.
And it's funny because he's like, why are you talking to my wife? I see you trying to dance with her. She wants to dance with you. And then he goes, it's fucking okay because I saw you dance on the floor with all the ladies. You dance fine and you sing even better.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I swear to God. And I'm looking at it like, this is fucking surreal. This guy is telling me to go dance with his wife. And his wife said, you have a beautiful and sexy accent. And she's from fucking Dublin.
He's a fucking cuckold.
And I said, you know what? Let's take a fucking picture because fuck yeah. That just blew my mind. And then the Welsh girl was like, yeah, you do have a very sexy accent. I said, fuck you.
Did the Welsh
I do
girl also
not.
have a husband?
Did you tell her, oh, I love your grape juice?
You broke Tony. Tony's broken. He's almost the same shade as his mic, as his windscreen.
That's awesome.
Applauds. Applauses.
Get it out, Tony. Get it
All
out.
right. I'm good.
Yeah.
Welsh is great.
Yeah. So that was really a highlight of mine. Did pretty terrible in the casino.
Oh no! What'd you play?
That
Blackjack.
tends to happen.
No, video. I only do video blackjack. I don't trust dealers. Roulette, a couple card games.
I love roulette. It's
Yeah.
a fun time,
No
especially
poker?
with a bunch of people at the table.
No, I don't.
You don't do poker?
Video poker.
No, nah, man. You have to do.
There was not one person that I spoke to on that cruise that made any money in the casino.
Shit, there's a cork in this one.
Suspicious.
Woo!
There's a cork.
Oh, bring out the Swiss Army knife, Jose. It's got a corkscrew.
So we're getting ready for the next beer. Saw a lot of things. I'd never been to any of those 4 countries. Out of the 4, if you were asking me the one I was surprised the most, Portugal. You have to go to Portugal.
What'd you like about it?
The food. Oh my god, the food
A
was
lot of
amazing.
seafood, right?
A lot of seafood.
Tons of octopus everywhere.
I only saw it in
And
one place.
bacalao.
Really?
Bacalao. I did have that.
Ooh, I hate codfish, man.
It was pretty good. I'm not a big fish guy,
No.
but it was
That's
amazing.
like one of the fishiest fish.
It did not taste fishy at all. I had it bacalao asado, and it came up with potatoes and whatnot.
Bacalao.
Fucking amazing. The Portuguese steak, whatever beef they called it.
Yeah, that
Fucking
shit's
one
awesome.
of the best steaks I
Beefy?
ever had.
Like beefy.
Yeah.
The soups I had, everything I had. Go ahead, pop it.
Whoa, here goes Jose.
So anticlimactic, and it's
I
already
hope
cracked.
it was as good for you. I hope it was better for you than it was for us. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Nice.
But
the cork was saved.
but everything in the and all the food in Portugal, I did not have one bad meal.
Actually, the cork actually smells very good.
You might want to start pouring that one up because it's
Spewing.
that beer is starting to come up
Little
a little bit.
little by little, just like Jose.
Because we're all the way up.
Speaking of hip hop, rest in peace to Prodigy.
Yep.
Half of the infamous Mobb Deep, he passed away.
Really?
Complications from his condition, sickle cell.
That's
Oh,
a nice
damn.
way of saying it.
That's what I heard, right?
What you didn't hear? That he choked on something?
Oh, is it really? Is that what's going around now?
That's what I heard.
Choked on a dick?
No,
Oh.
no, he choked on
On a peanut?
some stupid shit. He was already in the hospital
Oh, really?
getting a treatment. He was eating something and he choked on it.
Wow. And they couldn't save him in a fucking hospital from
Wow.
choking? Nobody knew the fucking Heimlich there. He would have been better off in an Olive Garden.
You could also get a tour of Italy there.
We should sue Olive Garden for negligence.
There was a sign there in Florence that said Italy is Italy, and it was EATALY.
Oh, that's also the name of a restaurant chain in
Yeah.
New York, Chicago, and I
It's
think that's it.
Mario Batali's.
Yeah, it's a
restaurants.
market/restaurant.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. They the one in Manhattan actually has La Virreira or some shit like that. It's like a little brewery, brew pub on the roof. It's pretty nice, especially on a summer's day. You get to hang out on the roof,
Yeah, and they
see the city.
like Dogfish Head is a partner there, and they have like brews that they just serve there.
I also had my first 75-minute IPA there.
No, wow.
Oh, you haven't had it?
That was the first time. 75? You've had a 75-minute?
Yeah, man.
What? Where?
You mean the guy that's uncorking the bottle?
No. So there's
Dogfish
the
Head.
60-minute,
Yeah.
There's 90.
and there's 90-minute, and then the
120.
75-minute
Yeah, it's the one with honey.
is
like
a blend. No, I think it's maple syrup.
maple syrup. Yeah,
Yeah, the blend
they
with
have
maple
a
syrup.
bottle. The artwork on the bottle is like some guy with like the disguise thing, and he's cracking open a wooden barrel.
Oh, the first time I ever had it was there.
It's,
But not the last.
it's come out in bottles before.
So who brought this beer?
So I brought this beer. This is beer number 3. It is Fantôme del Rey. which is a collaboration between Jester King Brewery
And Reyes.
from Austin, Texas, and Brasserie Fantôme from Belgium. And this is a farmhouse ale brewed with truffle honey, coriander, and black peppercorns. This is the first ever blend. So, yeah.
It is interesting. I get some citrusy notes. I get some stone fruit on the nose.
Yeah, it's got a very nice sourness to it.
Mm-hmm. It's not overpowering.
Yeah. It's just very nice. I dig it.
The carbonation is very pleasant also. It's good, but it's not for me.
Why not?
It's got too much of that wine dryness.
Okay.
A little too much for me.
I don't know. I could sit back and drink this bottle.
Has that nice, almost vinegar-like smell, like that sour smell that you get.
I would like
Like
it just a
aceto.
little bit colder,
Possibly, yeah.
but I think other than that, it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, this is a good, refreshing sipper. Dig it.
So, Jose, what topic you got?
So I don't know if you've heard yet, but apparently Allen Iverson is sponsoring 3-on-3 basketball, a league for 3-on-3.
We can make 2 separate Beer Bros and BS teams.
Professionals?
Yes.
Or just street ball or
Well, yeah, it's
like tournaments?
No, yeah, it's it's side and side, it's just an alternative basketball, like NBA rules. It's just 3-on-3. It's sponsored by
Half
Ice
court?
Cube.
Is it going to be televised?
Apparently, it is going to be televised. I forget if it was CBS or it's not CBS. Where do they put usually the Formula One?
Isn't it Fox Sports?
Fox Sports.
Oh, no. Yeah, Formula E?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's not NBC because NBC does NASCAR. Or no.
I think Fox does NASCAR too.
Maybe it depends on the race. What
Yeah.
type of race it is.
but it's going to be called.
If anybody knows, let us know. If you got any NASCAR fans that are also Beer Bros and
Or-
BS fans.
Or Formula fans.
But
Or just send us anything on Twitter. Just know, let us know that you're okay.
Send us a waving emoji.
Yeah, just,
It's been a while, so we're worried about. We want to know how you guys have been.
So it's going to be called the Big Three, and it's going to have about 8 teams from, and they're one of the teams is the 3S's company, which is going to feature Allen Iverson as both a coach and team captain. I don't know. It's pretty interesting, like a different format. They're also accepted the 3 versus 3 as an Olympic sport also.
Really?
For the upcoming
Half court?
Yeah, half court, 3-on-3. So I don't know. It might be interesting to watch. Also, it's just a different dynamic than full court basketball.
I mean, I
5-on-5
think
basketball.
you've got a pretty decent dunker and a couple of 3-point shooters. That'd pretty much be it.
Yeah, you would need a really tall guy to dominate the paint and some perimeter shooters.
And that's about it.
NBA Jam style.
Yep.
It might make for entertaining basketball though.
It would be a good place for basketball players that couldn't make it in the NBA could now have a job.
The
Yes.
CFL of basketball, if you will.
Or the XFL.
Oh man,
XFL. Have you actually watched? I sometimes
I see arena football sometimes.
Yeah, arena
I don't
football,
mind it. If I
because-
catch it, I don't follow it, but if I catch it, I'll be like, oh look, football.
Well, that reminds me of one thing back at the trip. Have you guys ever heard of Florentine football?
No.
No.
Holy shit. I was surprised Dan never heard about it either. So Florentine football was played in Florence. We actually had they had the stands up because I think they had a final coming up. We had a gelato and some coffee there while we waited on our tour. And it's pretty fucking amazing. They just do it in this one plaza. And it's a mix of rugby and MMA. that dates back to the Renaissance. And please Google this, Florentine football. So I don't know exactly how many people on a side on a team.
The whole city.
It's like 20 on 20.
It goes back to when the Medicis were fighting.
Kind of something along those lines.
Fights.
Yeah, no. You can't have more than a one-on-one, but you can be running and somebody can like tackle you from the side, start kicking you in your head, and then somebody can jump in to save you. But you can't do 2-on-1. And then you'll have at one point 4 or 5 groups of people on one-on-one posting up MMA style.
That's great. Have you seen the group MMA fights? Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, the 2-on-2.
Is it 2-on-2? I think no. I think I saw like 4-on-4.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Russia or something like that.
I've heard about the 2-on-2s. Like, you have a team in and then...
I think that was just 2 gangs.
World Star.
I got to show you this. This is Florentine football. It's pretty fucking crazy. And it's just you see these groups of people. And it's funny because there's a picture we took. We're trying to show this. So the cafe we were at was right here. And they have all the stands and the porta potties and shit set up there. And
You guys got a wood print of your visit?
we had a lot of time.
Damn, you must have had to stay still for a long while.
It's the red scarves versus the blue scarves. Oh man, and they're wearing motley. That's funny. They look like they're at a carnival.
So it looks a little bit like rugby. We're watching the first video that comes up when you Google Florentine football.
Man, I fucking love the costumes. That is awesome.
But then what happens is, let's see, when they start showing this shit get real.
So it really does have its roots in the gang fights.
Oh, it does. And it's fucking, I don't know, like maybe 40 people in the ring at once.
And they all look
Seriously,
like
it looks like the
clowns.
fucking Montagues versus Capulets.
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly what it fucking looks like.
You'll see a couple of guys in the back boxing each other. A
That
couple of
guy-
guys are talking. And then somebody can come up and just fucking tackle you. Like, it is fucking intense.
That guy just reminded me of Manolo from Scarface. So the guy who I had killed but was not dead yet shot me in the arm like an asshole.
And while the one guy's running with the ball, you see other people in different positions, in wrestling positions and Muay Thai.
I have to say, this probably makes for terrible podcasting audio.
It does. But you know what?
That was interesting though. You
looks
guys should
pretty
look it up.
Please,
Florentine football.
Florentine football. Fucking amazing. You'll say, what the fuck? How do we still have American football? Why are we not playing this?
Exactly.
Because the ratings on that would be crazy.
Should tweet a link to this video.
Yes.
I will.
And it played to the American Florentine Football League.
Probably is one.
The AFL, they got absorbed by the NFL, didn't they?
The AFFL.
The
The AFL.
That's absolutely awful.
But yeah, the other thing when you're talking about the sport that I quickly looked up,
It could also be subsidized by Aflac because they're going to need it for workplace injuries.
so the next Olympics is in 2018.
Kyoto.
Right.
And there will be Florentine
And-
football.
in
The winter
Pyeongchang?
or the summer?
No, Pyeongchang?
No, that's the winner.
Kyoto.
Come on, people only care about the
Kyoto,
summer.
Japan. It's also going to be one of the first to have karate as a sport.
Will you be
So-
participating, Jose?
So
No.
new Olympics, new sports. Give me a second because it took a little bit longer. Okay, so we're gonna have. No, still looking. They're only talking about the 5 new sports, which includes baseball, softball, karate, sport climbing, and skateboarding and surfing.
Skateboarding, interesting.
That's one sport.
Yes,
Skateboarding and surfing.
Yes, skateboarding and surfing is considered one.
No shit.
Board
Sidewalk
sports.
surfing.
How does that work?
Oh, I'm sorry. Baseball and softball is one sport. Karate, sport climbing, skateboarding, and then surfing.
Mm-hmm.
So karate is in the league of softball now. How does that make you feel, Jose?
It's a strikeout.
Karate.
karate.
No, but it's cool that they actually got in there. It's kind of
Weren't
weird.
they in there before? Like baseball on the left?
No, Taekwondo was always there, and judo, but not karate. Boxing was there.
I thought that was interesting because, baseball wasn't there, and they said, yeah, we're going to do our own. Thanks, but no thanks.
World Baseball Classic.
Makes me wonder if they're going to keep that going. Anyway,
Speaking of things that keep going,
we're still here. And we appreciate you listening.
anybody see the new season of House of Cards?
I'm 9-10 episodes in.
I'm about like 5 episodes in.
Oh, man.
Wow.
It speeds up.
Yeah, I like it so far, man. This is crazy stuff.
I haven't watched this season or last season.
Oh, you got some catching up to
I
do.
do. Yeah.
This season's pretty good. Again, I mean, it has a lot of parallels with stuff that's going on now.
It was filmed in the fall.
At the same time, though, it has its own, I don't know, I guess its own plot devices. They were, I'm surprised. It's still kind of realistic. Some people that I've talked to have said that they've gone a little too far.
Nah.
Yeah, I think they're still in line with, they want to push the envelope, but I think the reality just keeps on getting a step ahead on them. It reminds me kind of Homeland in that sense.
I haven't seen the last season, though.
The last season's really good of Homeland. It's very good.
The last one I saw was they filmed in Germany.
That was also a good season. They were filming that, and then there was an attack in Germany. It's crazy.
Wow.
So why don't we go ahead and pour out the next beer?
Next beer is Home State. It's a bourbon
Instead of
barrel
Homeland?
Imperial Stout. Nope.
The Fatherland.
Nope. This is Home State
Vaterland.
by Cycle and Toppling Goliath. Collaboration.
Let me get some water, please.
And it is a barrel-aged ale.
Imperial Stout.
Is it?
I think
Yes.
I think it just says ale.
It just says ale.
Oh, it's just now.
So I think it might be like a dark ale or a strong ale.
Drink fresh, do not age. It says it right on the bottle.
Yes.
So there you have it.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Because, of course, my first impression is that this is heavy beer and we should age it.
I've heard in the past of bottle bombs. People coming home after a long day to finding their coveted bottles just exploding.
Oof. Was this like a sour or?
I don't recall, and I'd rather not make it up. But it was probably several different types of beer. You should always cellar your beer in the cold, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Temperature control is paramount.
And not in a closet like us.
Yeah, the Florida cellar.
Just keep your place air conditioned, you know. Yeah.
No, you want to store the... Well, I mean, I don't know what you keep your air conditioning at, Tony. 60 degrees?
Like,
A little
keep
cooler
it
than that.
68 when I go to sleep.
Well, the rule of thumb is that you keep your beer at the same temperature that it was fermented at, or more or less at the same temperature. Ideally, I don't, but
They should probably put that temperature on the bottle then.
Well, Funky Buddha does. They tell you... but they say colder. They say 55 degrees for most of their dark stuff.
to serve.
Yeah, well, how do you get it there?
Well, you put it on
Put
the
some ice, you know.
yeah, you put it on a cooler fridge.
A couple of cubes, yeah.
Throw some ice cubes in there.
Because 55, you'll just crash out all the leftover yeast inside the bottle.
Right, so you'll slow down any aging. And then when you keep it on in your closet or on a shelf, you're actually accelerating the aging.
Right. So the sweet spot
And
is
the
around 65, 68.
And the development of off flavors.
Exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun.
So what do you guys think of the beer?
I was going to say, this one's pretty good.
You have to agree with that.
Holy hazelnuts. Let me look it up.
I think it would be a lot more fun if Dan and JJ were around.
Into our home state.
So
And
what
it's
do you
okay.
think? So what do you think they're doing right now?
think
New episode.
I think
New part of the show.
They're doing
When
a
you're
Dutch,
not here, we're going to imagine what you're doing at this exact moment.
a Dutch rudder.
So together.
Yeah, of course they're together.
I'm just gonna go out here on a wild guess. JJ's playing on
Wild goose limb.
JJ's playing on his Xbox.
He's getting ready for next week's topic.
Well, I'm surprised that he didn't come here because he would have just been like, talking about E3.
And instead, is that your topic? That would be fucking hilarious. You took his topic.
I mean, I could take his topic.
I would love if you did that, Jose. If you just like from now on just jump the gun and take his topic.
Okay, fine. In that case,
Next week.
Next week.
oh, next week?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll take it next week.
Because
I
you
got
know
a
what?
good story for that one.
Because I have a feeling that JJ's not going to listen to this.
No, I think that out of the two, JJ is more likely to listen to it.
I agree with you, but I would say that neither of them will listen to this episode. And I'm going to go to Jose first next week.
But you should totally listen to this episode.
But yes, if you're still listening, we thank you for being here with us. And who's next? Tony?
So, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? 1 second. I'm sorry to interrupt. The homestead is actually technically a barley wine.
There we go.
It's a barley wine
It is
that
a
it says
boozy
drink
barley wine.
fresh and do not age.
Well, I mean, when a brewer releases their beer, that's how they want you to drink it.
I guess they want you to try it fresh before you decide to age it, I guess.
A barley wine. Actually, I had this last weekend with the Brew Father at J. Wakefield Brewing before we headed over to Laser Wolf. Beer Times and the Brew Father were doing this pop-up. They had some pretty sweet merch. You know Beer Times, right?
No.
You haven't met him? Dan?
I don't think so. Unless I know them.
Wait
by
a
their
second.
actual
Wait a second.
name.
Were you asking me if I knew them?
Yeah, both of you. Anybody.
Because my name is Dave and not Dan.
Oh, no. That's his name.
Oh, okay. Because you said, oh, what about you, Tony? And then you looked at me and said, Dan.
I've called you Dan before.
I know. And I usually let it go. I'm just like, yeah.
I mean, you guys are together so much. The name rubs off.
I think Dave would stick more than Dan.
Well, I call Dan Dave sometimes.
It's a fucking great name.
You guys look so much alike too.
yes. That is very true.
Your auras.
So I'm
Anyway,
just,
so what about beer?
Well,
time?
no, they had a pop-up shop over at Laser Wolf in Fort Lauderdale. It was a great time.
He's just washing dishes.
Awesome beers were had.
He just got up
Jose-
and washing dishes.
Jose's having a dishwashing break.
He's like, I had enough, guys. I got some other work to do around the house. Thanks.
Like I had enough of your shit. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, Jose. I can't believe we went through all that water so quick.
It's thirsty out here.
Yep. Hey, you have to clean your
Thirsty
glass.
Thursday.
Hey, you have to clean out your glass properly.
Or just use a different one.
He's got a point.
Thirsty 30s. Except for Tony.
Which has already been the big 3-0.
Yeah, that's it, right. Jose, you got it.
No, wait. I plus 10.
Nice save.
You need that
nice
super.
save. You
need
got it
that
there.
supercomputer.
Nice save. You got it there real smooth.
Yeah. Smooth delivery.
That's
So-
what the proctologist said.
Right. Damn it! I just realized, now I'm 40, so I have to fucking start doing prostate exams, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
We can't wait for that topic for you to come up.
Send us the video. We'll put it on Twitter.
Exactly. I'll be sure to. That will be my topic whenever it happens.
Tony's dirty 40s.
Right.
30, 40s. Ooh.
Whoa. Whatever. Yeah. So my topic is yet another one where we're looking forward to an event that will have happened by the time the podcast is available.
You have no idea how late I was up the night before, the night I left, to get this episode to make sure that it could post. Because I think I was up to probably 3 or 4 in the morning, making sure this episode was ready to post for you guys to share it. I'm like, you know what? If I don't do this, fuck. It ain't gonna happen for it till I come back and jet lagged. I ain't gonna do shit.
I wasn't talking about that.
Thank you, Dave.
Oh, okay.
We appreciate that you shared this with everybody.
Oh, I thought you were all throwing slight at me. Okay.
No, I was talking about when we were talking about the Due South anniversary that was happening the weekend, and the podcast went up the day after. But anyway, so this Saturday is going to be a momentous occasion for mankind. We're going to...
What's being uploaded to Pornhub?
No, it's not Pornhub this week. It's,
RedTube.
It's humanity's momentous achievement of a Kentucky Fried Chicken sandwich being sent into space.
Wow.
That's big money.
Have you guys heard about this?
$5.
So
Subway.
Oh, my bad. Well, it's still $5 to get a meal, anyways.
$5 Phillips.
So
How's the $5 Phillip $5 and it comes with a cookie? But if you get the combo without the cookie, it's $5.49.
No.
I don't know.
I swear. The famous bowl. When you get the famous bowl Phillip, you get a cookie. But if you just get the combo, it's $5.49, no cookie. They're fucking ripping people off. Oh, and here's another one. Sorry, Tony. I'm sorry I'm hijacking your... well, you know what? I'm going to save this for what burns my bacon.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue, Tony.
So basically, there's a company called Worldview Enterprises that has a balloon system. It's called the Stratolite balloon. And the aim is eventually to be able to take people on like flights up to like 50,000 to 80,000 feet above the Earth, where you can actually like see space and see the curvature of the Earth.
Are you in the ionosphere?
Stratosphere. I
Okay.
guess.
That's cool.
And so they're not there yet, but so this is part of their testing. They've teamed up with KFC, and KFC is sending a zinger chicken sandwich into outer space on one of these balloons.
It might make it up there, but
Wait,
it won't make it down.
How
It
high
always
was
comes
it?
out.
50,000 to 80,000 feet.
Okay. So in context of this, 128 feet up in the air was where the Red Bull jump from outer space happened.
128.
It was a lot higher than 128 feet, dude.
I mean 128,000. My bad. I meant K.
it was
K,
from
K.
the-
I forget the K.
It was from the 10th story of a building.
Red Bull was filming
Free
it.
fall.
Red Bull was filming it live.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a crazy fucking video. If you guys haven't seen that,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Red Bull free
that
fall.
is-
yeah, it's very crazy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I think I can make the jump.
We should do a Beer Bros BS skydiving trip, huh?
I can't skydive.
Yeah, me either.
No
not?
thanks.
I've been skydiving.
I can't skydive
Yeah?
with my back.
It's really awesome.
If only they could work out the landing, right? Just like I don't know.
But
Jumping
they,
on a
they have
plane
these
is-
things called parachutes, and like you land
Oh, but
in
the
them.
landing is still kind of rough on your legs and on your back, like your joints.
No, not really. You land on your butt.
It sounds like it's rough on your butt.
It's not that rough.
Some butts,
You like it a little rougher?
I'm used to the
some butts can take a pounding.
exactly.
Not every ass was made for that.
Good for you, Tony.
I'm not 40 yet.
I set myself up for that one. Anyway, they're sending a chicken sandwich into space.
Smooth transition.
Exactly.
Well, wait, whose topic was it? Was it JJ's that somebody took a roast beef sandwich into space anyways?
Was
Like
there
an
an
astronaut?
Xbox included?
First person to take a video game console into space.
that would be JJ. I'm trying to see if I can find the link to where it is going to be airing.
What would be the most appropriate food to take into outer space? Out of fast food to take into outer space? Big Mac. Couldn't be a taco. Too messy.
Yeah.
Chicken
You're
nuggets, I
talking about
guess.
utility?
Well,
Yeah, chicken nuggets.
Well, just anything.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, those are pretty self-contained.
Not a chili dog.
The same reason you wouldn't take a taco, you wouldn't take a chili
I
dog.
think a chili dog is a lot cleaner than a taco.
Yeah,
The
but it's
crunchy
floating
shell,
around, so.
the
Yeah,
lettuce,
that
the
chili-
cheese, everything on it.
That chili
Well,
go.
not,
Yeah,
not,
you
not
could
a chili dog.
You
a
could
coney
always
dog.
take a cheese pizza also.
A coney dog.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think that it's the same principle as the chicken nugget when you do that.
What about spaghetti?
That's like the worst one.
Yeah.
Spaghetti in the tube.
So that's
It's
a terrible spaghetti policy then.
you could do gnocchi though. That would be pretty cool.
Some tortellini.
Yeah, maybe ravioli. You could do ravioli
Ziti?
in space. Ziti, no, you run into the same problems as with spaghetti.
No.
I think so.
Or you could just take beer into space. You can live 60 days on just beer.
Use the gas that would come out.
Beer
Propellant?
has
Let's
beer
try
has
that.
food value. Food has no beer value.
Exactly.
Jello shots have alcohol value.
There. Oh my goodness! Yes, Jello shots into space.
Oh my god, the vomit. These fucking globules, just colorful globules. Looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock
So do you guys know how they urinate in space?
into a bag.
Yes. And then there's sometimes that there's like a little suction that comes out.
Ooh, sounds kinky.
So like somebody was like, "What are you doing?" Science. I'm experimenting. Science. This is for science.
Peeing for a really long time.
Because I mean,
You've been peeing for 5 minutes.
it gets filtered and now it gets refilled on the space station. But I want to say that doesn't happen in the space shuttle.
Yeah,
I think they take a finite amount because they know you're going to be there for X amount of time before you come back. And the same thing with the like Apollo missions and things. I think it kind of just got ejected out.
They turn into piecicles.
Yeah, piecicles. Yeah.
Wait, I feel like that was a topic here once. I think I learned something
I
on
think
Beer Bros and BS.
I think that some of it had come back and almost hurt the shuttle or something. What was it?
Possibly. This seems like back when JJ used to have cool topics.
And that's assuming
Back when JJ used to come to the show.
that's assuming everybody pee down to the little suction thing.
Oh, where
Because
else
you
would you
might-
pee?
No, you might have little jizzicles out in space.
Space jizz.
I feel like that was a topic too.
It was.
Yeah. Mice. Space jizz.
That was your topic, right?
Yeah. Ruined space jizz.
The only thing that honestly I would be, I'd love to go into space, but just a little nervous with all that radiation. There's so much of it out there.
Yeah, there's nothing protecting you except for the shuttle, I guess.
And that's not much protection,
Yeah.
depending how it's angled.
Stay away from the windows.
Well, you might get some superpowers.
Or some super cancer.
That's no
Have the power to grow cancer.
And God forbid if there was a solar flare.
Cancer,
I mean,
man.
We've been lucky, actually. You never know. It might have happened where a solar flare has taken out a crew, and we don't know about it.
Conspiracy theories abound.
They're pretty public about all their launchings, so they would have to have some type of crazy device that can make the whole world forget about something.
Or like TV?
Wait, so how many people are up in space right now?
TV and alcohol?
Nobody really accounts for that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm fairly sure you could look
outside
it
the
up.
government.
I'm fairly sure that you could go to space.com and look at who's on board the International Space Station.
Yeah, of course, until they take down the information and just wipe it and rewrite it.
Like a butt.
I'm fairly sure that their people's families wouldn't be quiet, wouldn't be so quiet. Like, hey, so it said that my husband was in space.
They can be taken care of real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then where's it's odd how that astronaut's family, the astronaut's whole family that was in space,
Just went to live
Oh,
somewhere.
their whole
else.
family got wiped out.
Oh, you're hallucinating. You need to go to a mental ward now.
Wow, it's odd how that person just got put away for saying that. I do remember them saying that because if anything that's major like that.
Well, then he's
you
just a
told
crazy
somebody-
person, just like this podcaster saying this.
And not our listener. Thanks for listening, by the way.
You're crazy awesome.
You're still here with us.
You're
we
not
love you for
drunk. You're crazy awesome.
that. So that's about to. We should start pouring that one out.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a good look.
That's not a good sign.
Wait, is this for a Phantom beer also?
Nope.
Is this a funky beer?
It's a Freetail?
This is, yes, from Freetail Brewing out of San Antonio, Texas. And it is called La Muerta EC12 Imperial Stout.
You have really been coming through with those Texan beers.
I know, yeah, I got a bunch of them.
La Muerta EC12?
S12.
Ese.
EC12.
Ese.
So a teacher wanted
Thank you, Tom.
the student to turn in his essay, and the kid
Yeah,
said,
don't
"No,
snitch.
I ain't no snitch."
Mexican word of the day. Wheelchair.
We'll share this beer.
Juan, Tony and I have this one beer, but we'll share.
Yeah, so it's EC12 because it is aged in Elijah Craig 12-year-old bourbon whiskey barrels.
Now, that's a fancy brand of whiskey.
Yeah. So let's see the beer.
Wow.
Jose's a fan.
I like smoky.
It is definitely smoky.
Yes.
EC's Scotch.
Elijah Craig is whiskey, I believe.
Well, what kind of whiskey?
I think it's whiskey with a Y, not with an EY. Right? EY is Scottish, no?
No.
No.
Yeah. EY is, I think,
American, I think.
American
EY is
and,
American, Y
and
is-
Irish. And then Canada and Scotland is
No, Scotland
just
is
Y.
Scotch.
But whiskey
Scotch whiskey.
with only with a Y,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
What a strange combo there. Like America and Ireland, and then Canada and Scotland. Indeed, Tony.
Things that make you go, So,
You know who would know? The folks down at Taurus Whiskey Bar in the Grove.
Yes. Heard they had a whiskey sampling set there, actually, in Southern Days.
it's
I'm
definitely...
gonna say this is probably Scotch
It is... I mean,
Elijah
because
Craig.
it's
that whiskey really hits you with this one.
Yeah, is it peaty? Does the smokiness?
I would say the
you consider it
smokiness.
peaty?
Yeah.
I get a little bit, yeah.
No, I definitely get a lot of it on the nose, though. Yeah, it's definitely peaked
Yeah.
from the...
It's not bad. I like this. This is
Yeah.
good.
Actually,
It reminds me of something that I
because
can't put my finger on.
usually beer, smoky beer is
The
usually
beer better
from...
show you something.
Like Roch beer
You
is...
remind me of something.
Roch beer is usually from the smokiness of the malts. But I don't think any beer has really used, like, peat to...
Well, the folks over at J. Wakefield Brewing had
Bourbon.
a Macallan barrel aged stout with dulce de leche. Bless you. Oh, you must be allergic to flavor.
Oh, shit.
No, he took the other Would You Rather, remember?
Yeah. I sneeze all the time.
But yeah, the Ay Que Rico Blue Label with aged in Macallan Scotch barrel.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Macallan 12, probably.
I believe Macallan 12 with Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee. Shit was fucking fire.
Yeah, it was.
The airport bar that Dan and I went to had the Macallan 25,
Ooh.
$350 a shot,
Fuck them.
or 64,000 miles, air miles. you could pay with United Miles.
No, thank you.
How much was the shot?
$350 a shot.
This was at the airport bar.
Yeah.
I'll take a Jameson.
I think Dan tried, and the guy was like, "I got something else you should try." Another true story from the trip. So, I have this irrational fear of getting pickpocketed in the bathroom in any airport. So whenever
Like
I
while
do,
you're in the stall or while you're at the urinal?
yeah, at the stall. So I go ahead and put my phone on top of my wallet on top of the the toilet paper dispenser, and I, for some reason this time in Newark, did not put my wallet there, just put my phone. So took my time in there, did my business, and Dan shoots me a text and says, "Hey, when you get out of there, I got us a couple of whiskeys." And I said, "Oh, awesome! I'll be right there." Get done, wash my hands, walk out, and I look at my watch to see if he sent me any other messages because I have an Apple Watch, and I got a notification on my watch that it was not connected to my phone, and I said, "That's odd because it's in my pocket." Get that, feel my pocket, and it's not there. And I said, "Oh shit, it's not there." So I run back into the bathroom, and I realized I had left it on top of the toilet paper dispenser in the stall.
Happens to us all.
Yeah, but it was in the airport, and somebody had just went in there, and they ended up being there for about 15 minutes. And I'm thinking, I'm going to have to punch a guy. I'm going to have to punch a guy before this trip takes off to get my phone back, probably get into some trouble, and probably not be able to make this flight. And it was a United flight, so, considering all the jokes and everything going, and, I was able to text Dan from my watch through the phone. I kept pinging the phone in there so that the guy wouldn't think about picking it up because it's making some noise. Door opens, the guy's there. "Oh, is that your phone?" I said, "Yep." So, "Oh, okay, yeah, I just left it there." Thinking, you damn well better have left it there because
you haven't washed your hands, sir. And I don't want you touching my phone.
That was the other thing I was considering. I get out there, and Dan has a tumbler. I swear to you, that is half full of whatever scotch the bartender had picked up.
$350 a shot scotch.
I'm going to say it was more like $35 a glass. Still pretty fucking good.
Still gets you drunk.
I was fucking tore up. I had to go to the bathroom again. I was like, "Yo, you know what? Before we get on this flight, this 8-hour flight, let me go one more time."
That's like when you open the bottle of scotch here and you're like, "Oh, do you want a little bit?" And you pour me like a fucking whole glass of that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And then we end up at Denny's and
We ended up Denny's, and I thought you got in trouble
nah, we didn't blow up the ground this time.
this time. But yeah, that was kind of a. It's like, all right, so you ready to get on the plane? And they fucking had shout out to United. They had Goose Island. Forgot what else they had on board.
I
A few crap
upgraded.
beers.
I upgraded to United first on my last flight with them. It was only like $35 more, and I got all the rum and cokes I could drink. I actually drank all the rum on the plane. At one point, the lady told, "I'm like, oh, let me get another rum and coke," and she's like, "We don't have any more rum, sir." I was like,
Please tell me you said, "Why is the rum always gone?" Oh, you had
Why
the
is the rum
opportunity.
I did. I blew it. No, I didn't. I definitely said that, everybody. Yes.
That definitely
And no
came
one-
to me in that moment.
And no one can tell me otherwise because none of you were fucking there.
Yarr, why is all the rum gone?
And it was awesome because we had our flight was not full, so Dan and I had a seat in between us, and we were in the middle of the plane. So we just used that middle seat, the tray table down, just to fill up with all of our beer. And like, you have more drinks? Oh, yeah. Can I have another beer? They're like,
How long was the flight? It was like a 12-hour flight?
Nah, 8
hours?
8 going, 9 something coming back. And the guy's like, aren't you guys drank beer already? We're like, holy shit, is he fucking serious?
He's cutting you off.
And then he's like, I'm just messing with you guys. Yeah. We'll get as much beer as you want. And we're like, oh my god, United is so awesome. And he kind of gave us a
You
look.
can beat up all the Asian doctors you want.
He kind of looked at us like, oh, you guys are fucking with me now. Okay,
Would you
we're
rather-
friends now. It's fine. Go ahead.
Exactly. Now we're all
Would you
about
rather-
customer service.
Would you rather not have any beer on the plane for an 8-hour flight or have an Asian doctor get beat up?
No beer or an Asian doctor beat up. So if the Asian doctor gets beat up, I have beer.
Yeah. As much beer as you want on the flight.
What? And I don't have to do the beating up?
Nope.
Sounds like
Your answer's already been made for you.
It's a trap.
It's pretty easy.
This is Dan's question.
It was funny because I'm telling you that first 5 hours we were like, oh, we'll pay for the internet, sure, why not? It was like maybe $20-$30 for the 8-hour flight. Oh, fuck it, we're gonna be texting the whole fucking time then. So we tried to find everybody with iPhones. Some people didn't get text messages. Green bubbles don't count.
Green bubbles with green mics.
Yep.
Blue bubbles.
Even though there's some friends that still have Apple phones that don't know how to get like proper emojis because they refuse to update.
Yeah, some annoying friends who don't listen to the podcast. So fuck them.
So, Reyes, what topic you got for us?
I kind of already like skimmed over my topics. I mentioned the whole Prodigy thing, talked about House of Cards. It's really what I've been doing with my time lately, my free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been watching Better Call Saul.
No, I haven't. I haven't really been watching Better Call Saul.
It's awesome.
It's a new season?
Mhm.
Nice.
Do you still play Fallout?
I haven't played Fallout in a while, man. But I am looking forward to the new Red Dead installment from Rockstar. Where's JJ?
Where's JJ?
But I am ready to talk about what burns my bacon.
Well, might as well. What burns your bacon?
So we were talking earlier about how at KFC you can get the fill up with a cookie for $5, but if you get just the famous bowl combo, it's $5.49 and you don't get a fucking cookie. I feel like that's some kind of fucking scheming shit, you know? Like that's fucked up. And I just found out recently that at Popeyes, and this really broke my heart, because I would always get the 3-strip combo. It also clogged my heart. But anyways, I would get the 3-strip combo, and I would get, the side it came with, but I would get an extra side because I really enjoy their sides. I found out like a month ago that you can get the fucking platter for $1 more. It comes with another side and a drink.
Damn, yo.
That's some scheming shit. I've probably given Popeyes like an extra like $2,000. I eat a lot of Popeyes.
Damn you, Popeye.
Popeye.
El pellejo de Popeye. But yeah, man, that shit burns my bacon when restaurants do bullshit like that. Like, keep it real, be upfront. Like, I should have known about that platter a long time ago. I'm a dedicated customer.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like they can't calculate the.
It's not on the menu.
Yeah.
And it's like, lady, you know I'm fucking ordering that second side for me. Put that shit on a platter.
Oh, so this is like a secret menu item.
I guess it's a secret menu item. Yeah, it was a secret to me.
Oh. It wasn't just like something you missed from not reading.
It's not on the menu.
Okay.
There's no mention of platters on the menu. And then one day, one of the ladies said, "Oh, you want the platter?" And I said, "Yes." She's like, "You want a drink?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." And I got the fucking check, and it was I usually end up spending $11 there. It was like $9.89. Fucking A, bro. That really adds up over a lifetime of Popeyes.
Well, maybe you're just a Popeye member now, since they see that you go there all the time. Now you're
joined
like
the Popeye Illuminati.
Papa Illuminati.
Doesn't exist.
99. They're going to be like, people now listening to the podcast are going to go to Popeyes and be like, I want the platter. And it's like, who you be? Who are you?
All three of our listeners and the views of Jose do not reflect that of Beer Bros BS.
I love it. Who you be?
So, Jose, what burns your bacon?
I still love you, Popeyes.
Yeah, I did too. The one I go to is the one on US 1 and...
Like 152nd?
Yeah.
Or 163rd?
No, I thought it was...
It's like
There's one on
186 or something, 184.
107th and 152nd. And there's also, it's like 180, yeah, like 180 something in US 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one I go to. But,
112.
Where the players dwell.
what burns my bacon is people that don't update their fucking software.
Would you say, that burns your bacon?
Yes, it does, because as a software developer, I bust my ass to put out like new fixes and releases, and then people are like, you know what? I don't want to update because I don't know what might break. No, fuck you, I'm fixing it. So please update your fucking software.
So you can see my sideways laughing emoji.
Exactly. Brad.
Throwing shade. Tony, what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is when you have your phone on silent, but apps and web pages play sound anyway.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Are we still in like the 2000s where like you just open a website and like sounds play like?
Yes, this now happens.
Hello, MySpace called.
This is, we're back to that now. Like people post like articles on Facebook, and I'll be like on the shitter, fucking, I want to read it. Bam, bam, bam. It's like playing the list. Did you find fucking a bunch of horrors, whatever? I have to like, oh god, turn it off.
And you're like,
Who's gonna catch you
my
on the shitter?
My phone's
Tony?
already on silent, so I have to like sit there and like try to X out of it or lower the
Dude, I
volume.
remember that. Like, you used to go to porn sites when, well,
Who sent the link? Somebody in this group sent the link, and I actually had my phone connected to the Bluetooth speaker at work. And then like I go to play the link, and it was like a woman moaning. I'm like, oh fuck. So that
I don't know who the fuck
Yeah.
would do some shit like that.
Yeah, that happens. To me at work too. I'll be at my desk.
yeah, that happens in the Beer Bros BS.
Yeah, I'll get a video from just somebody.
Everyone's looking at me.
And
Yeah, we post shit
I
all
feel
the
like
time.
nobody wants to look at shit that I send anymore. And I
Oh,
sent
I
some
do. I
awesome
look at it.
shit.
No, recently I got fucked up by my wife. Like, she sent me a pic, like, of a video.
You want to tell us
You
something?
wanna talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a video of like
she
this
strike
guy
you?
driving around in a pickup with like 3 dildos on his like hood of his car.
Yeah, that made the rounds. I've seen that. Yeah.
Have you seen the
Shake it for me, girl.
the snowboarding one?
No.
Those on a snowboard.
Okay. Well, you guys might get a video tomorrow.
anyway, when the phone is on silent, it shouldn't make any fucking noise. It's the whole point of having it on silent.
That burns my bigger. And for me, it's just waiting in lines. Fuck, I hate waiting in lines.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wait, have you been to Hanapu?
No, I have not.
Okay, we should take you there.
You love lines.
Perhaps you wouldn't mind waiting, 45 minutes for a beer.
Would you ever? So, what about Black Friday?
I'm usually still up drinking on Black Friday.
Yeah, I could not do the line at Black Friday or
There was one time I went Black Friday early. I was leaving a friend's house. No, I take that back. I think I was actually home, and I was going to go to Best Buy. It was like the year after I quit, and there was like a 36-inch flat tube cathode ray TV, HD TV. Right before all the TV started, everything started going HD. But I wanted it for my Xbox, and I waited. I got there right as all the crowd was starting to leave, so it must have been like 6:30, 7, because they opened at 6. And I got a parking spot, and I went in. They said, I want the 36-inch HD TV that's on sale. I saw one of my friends that I used to work with in home theater. He's like, let me go up and get it for you. So he brought the TV down, waited in the fucking hour-long line to get out. I get to the fucking cashier, and it's like $300 more expensive. And I'm like, no, fuck you. It was like $350 or some shit like that. And they're saying like $650, $700. It's like, no, it's $350. It's on sale. They're trying to go through the ad, but it's fucking, they can't find it. But I'm telling you, I fucking saw it. I know the price. I'm like, just go ahead, call a manager. I know how it works. I used to work there. I'm like, just go ahead, call them, and they'll double check. They're trying to call every manager. They can't fucking get through. After like 5-10 minutes, you can see everybody still in the line behind me, like getting impatient. They're like, how much was it? Did you say it was? It was $349.99. She's like, all right, fuck it, I'll just ring it up, $349.99. I walked out and I was like, fucking. I was like, fucking. I can't imagine if I was pushing this little cart with a cathode ray TV, and because what I had in my cart was a flat panel, and I said, oh shit, I was supposed to buy a cathode ray TV. The guy gave me the wrong TV, so I stood there and I said, no, the system is wrong, and I said, holy shit, I just got $300 off a TV,
Good job.
off a flat panel TV. The fuck out of here.
Nice.
Well, I mean, you were honestly
you're a
buying
bad-
the other TV,
bad
so
guy.
Good for you. That's a come up.
Yeah. Got home, it was like 8 o'clock.
Hey, has Bourbon County ever been on the show? Because that's what I do on Black Fridays. I go and I hunt Bourbon County.
wait.
I don't think it's
Hold
been
on.
on the
Tell me more about this.
Bourbon County's brand stout by Goose Island.
Yeah.
They release it every year on Black Friday, Jose.
Oh, I didn't know that factoid.
Yeah. So every Friday they release it. I mean, every Black Friday, excuse me.
Oh, every Friday they release it.
That would be
52 times a year.
Oh, wow.
We should do a Bourbon County vertical on the show.
Yeah, I don't have any Bourbon
No?
counties,
Anybody
obviously,
have
because
any?
I didn't
am
know.
looking at Tony, you don't have any?
I've drank all mine.
Yeah, I think I still have a 15 and a 16.
Don't-
There go my 2 beers for next time, maybe.
Hey.
Yeah, the only verticals I have is Funky Boot is maple bacon.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one. You have like 7 years worth of fucking maple bacon.
It's 4 years of maple bacon.
All right.
So, what was your favorite beer of the show, guys?
MIA's Daddy's Porter. MIA's Pop's Porter. That was my favorite.
Miami's beer company.
Yeah, the
You
one
mean-
in Doral, right?
Well, they're in Doral and Homestead. I thought.
Oh, awesome. They have 2 locations now.
What about you, Tony?
I think mine was the home state.
Jose?
I like the Homestead, but La Muerta was actually pretty good. I like the peaty smokiness.
Okay. So, as always, remember, guys, send us your comments, questions, ideas, concerns, nudes, insults, jokes, yes or no questions, SOS messages. Let us know you're alive.
Nudes.
Send them to us, facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Send us Twitter and Instagram at BeerBrosBS. Remember to go to Untapped to find all of our rankings of these beers. Remember, you can send everything to us, beerbrosbs@gmail.com. Find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. As always, subscribe and review the podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Microsoft Beta podcast app.
And Podcast Addict.
As always, I'm Dave the Big Librarian.
Tony, the craft beer gooner.
Alex, the King of Alapado.
Jose.
And the Metal Chef.
Dan 12 Con.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.